Oh, hey there, little one. Let me guess. You're here for the ASMR today, huh? Yeah, I figured. Well, unfortunately, I don't know. I just didn't feel like recording, I guess. A lot of stuff's been going on, and, um, you know, just never got to it. Now, of course, it's the time I should be uploading, and here I am. I thought I might record something later this evening, but now of course there's like construction, people talking outside. So I kind of just figured I wouldn't bother today. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, but I mean, if you want to hang out, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, you came all this way. I don't want to turn down someone as little and cute as you. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not doing much. Just folding some laundry. Yeah. Well, it's got to get done eventually. Do you have any laundry you need to fold? Or hang up and put away? Yeah. It's good to keep on top of it, so. Let me see. Some of my friends are messaging me. Let's see what they have to say. No. Come on. Sorry, I'm sure this isn't very relaxing for you. I know you came all the way here for some nice, relaxing ASMR. This is probably not it. But oh well. I mean, I do have like other videos you can watch. Yeah. If you want, you can just put on your headphones and listen to something else. I'm not gonna be upset about that. There we go. I'll be right back. I gotta go put these away. Okay? Okay. I mean, just a minute. Oof, little bones. Ooh. I don't know if you're rosemary or not. I'm gonna assume that you are. Let's see. Out of the way. And okay. Hey, sorry about that. Got a bit sidetracked. I went to go put my towels away, and when I did that, I realized that I left my chamomile in the sink because I'd been watering it earlier. It's the day to water my chamomile, and of course I had to bring it back out to my windowsill where it'll actually get sunlight. It's growing pretty well though, so. Oh yeah. I mean, I've got 3 pots of basil because I bought those like seed packs, so I figured I'd get a couple of pots just in case like one goes horribly awry or something, and I'd sprinkle some seeds into all of them. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I presume it is because they give you like 50 seeds or whatever. So I have 3 pots of basil, or as my British friend loves to tell me, basil, apparently. Then I have 2 pots of chamomile. And then I've never heard him say this one, so I can't make fun of him for it, but I do have 2 pots of rosemary as well. The basil and rosemary, I'm sure you're thinking, ooh, he's a chef. No. Well, yes, but no. I didn't get it for cooking reasons. I got them because I grew up in my first 2 childhood houses, which sounds impressive, but we just had to move, so those of you who know what moving is like will know the struggle. But we had some basil pots and some rosemary that we took with us every time we'd move. And it smelled so amazing. And so I figured, rather than having to buy like candles and stuff, why not just get plants? And then my windowsill will look pretty because I have plants on it. And my room will smell nice. It'll smell like pizza, but pizza's not a bad smell. So anyways, yeah, that's that. I guess it has been a while since you've like come to me directly, huh? Yeah. Well, it's fine. What do you mean? Oh. Yeah. I guess a lot really has changed since you last came to see me. Yeah, I've been reading the In Death series by J.D. Robb. It's definitely not a series for younger folks. It talks about very mature topics, and not just about murder. It talks a lot about, like, very mature sexual topics. So I really can't recommend it. Like, if you want to suggest it to anybody, I'd say keep it over the age of 18, definitely. But the first book, at least, which is what I've read in full, the first book is very good. The descriptors are fantastic, and the main character is delightful. And it's like a crime drama, like a thriller. I don't know book genres very well because I don't read books. This is the first time, I think, in years I've actually sat down and read a book in full. So, yeah. Actually, I think it's the first time in over a year I have read a book at all. Because the last time I read a book at all, I read half of Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree, which was a really great book. I was reading it on an airplane, and then when I got off, it completely slipped my mind to pick it back up. So. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I could read a little bit if you want. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if there's a particular section. I don't want to give you anything that's too, again, I don't want to do anything that's too mature, but the let me see, do I have the no, I was hoping I could give you just the summary so you know what it's about, but I guess I can summarize. Basically, it's about a detective, Lieutenant Eve Dallas, who is on the murder case of a very powerful woman who has taken up a life as a sex worker. And during it, one of her suspects, Rourke, she winds up getting into a relationship with him, and drama ensues. But it was generally a very good book. It never felt like there was a point in time where like page space was wasted. You know, there was no point in time where I sat there and went, I wish they had cut this shorter, or I this wasn't necessary. Obviously there are a few explicit scenes, quite a few in the first book. Again, I don't know if that trend continues into the next books of the series, but I do know that the first book has multiple explicit scenes. But even then, I felt like, it was good for the overall plot, because if they hadn't been included, or if they'd kind of just been skimmed over, I feel like it wouldn't have put the weight of what was going on. So. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find I don't think I'm going to find something that I think would be very relaxing to hear. Ooh, that could be a good part to read. Let me see if I can find it for you. Hmm. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, this is probably boring for you. I should move on to something else, but I did say I wanted to give you something, so... Are you sure? Okay. Hey, as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Okay. I found the part. I just have to figure out where it starts. Okay. So, in this part of the book, the first murder has just happened. And Lieutenant Eve Dallas is having to do investigation work. I'm reading the in-depth, the first cases, which includes both the first and second book. So this happens on page 13, so it's pretty early in. I'm not spoiling anything, I promise. Eve spent the rest of the day doing what normally would have been assigned to drones. She interviewed the victim's neighbors personally, recording statements and impressions. She managed to grab a quick sandwich from the same glider grill she'd nearly smashed before, driving across town. After the night and the morning she'd put in, she could hardly blame the receptionist at Paradise for looking at her as though she'd recently scraped herself off the sidewalk. Waterfalls played musically among the flora in the reception area of the city's most exclusive salon. Tiny cups of real coffee and slim glasses of fizzling water or champagne were served to those lounging on the cushy chairs and settees. Headphones and discs of fashion magazines were complimentary. The reception was magnificently breasted, a testament to the salon's figure sculpting techniques. She wore a snug, short outfit in the salon's trademark red, and an incredible coif of ebony hair coiled down like snakes. Eve couldn't have been more delighted. "I'm sorry," the woman said in a carefully modulated voice, as empty of an expression as a computer. "We serve by appointment only." "That's okay." Eve smiled and was almost sorry to puncture the disdain. Almost. "This ought to get me one." She offered her badge. "Who works on Sharon de Blas?" The receptionist's horrified eyes darted toward the waiting area. "Our client's needs are strictly confidential." "I bet." Enjoying herself, Eve leaned companionably on the U-shaped counter. "I can talk nice and quiet. Like this. So we understand each other, Denise." She flicked her gaze down to the discreet, studded badge on the woman's breast. "Or I can talk louder, so everyone understands. If you like the first idea better, you can take me to a nice quiet room, where we won't disturb any of your clients, and you can send in Sharon de Blas's operator, or whatever term you use." "Consultant," Denise said faintly. "If you'll follow me?" "My pleasure." And it was. The writing is absolutely fantastic. I really am quite fond of it, so if you enjoy adult crime novels, I absolutely recommend you giving it a go. Yeah. Well, hey, whether you do or don't, I am perfectly fine either way. I'm not going to be offended. But if you have read the series, or if you get the chance to, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it sometime. We can sit down and chat or whatever. Yeah. Could be fun. Oh. Hold on. My friends are messaging me again. You know, you're looking a little bit tired. Do you want me to, I don't know, set up a bed or something for you? I don't mind. Yeah, no, it's okay. Here, let me clear off a bit of the desk for you. And, that's gonna fall, isn't it? I hope you don't mind my squeaky chair. Do I have anything that you could lay on? No, give me just a minute. I'll get up and grab you something, okay? It's okay. I don't mind. I mean, you're the one who's been having to listen to me just ramble instead of getting to watch a video or something. Yeah, so this is fine. Give me just a moment. Alright, let's see. This could be a good base or something. Okay. These will do. Oof. My legs. Sorry, I've been walking a lot because of my work, and it's one of those, my legs just haven't quite recovered from it. Because I took a little time off, and now, of course, I'm having to get back into the swing of things, but I digress. Okay. So the first item I have for you is a sock. It is clean, don't worry. I made sure of it. I can just fold it up like this. Pretty comfy, right? Yeah, so that is, I'm thinking this could definitely be like the top layer, because it's got that like squishiness, or maybe get this. I'm thinking maybe this could be the middle layer of your bed. Oh yeah, I've got layers. This bed is like an onion. It has layers. I'm thinking this can be the base layer. It's kind of like memory foam in a sense. It's like a, I don't know what you call it. I just call it like a heating pad. Or a caterpillar. I don't know why my family calls it caterpillars, but we call them caterpillars. It is just a sack of rice. So, in a fabric, homemade fabric baggie. The fabric was not homemade. Well, the bag was. And, yeah, it's kind of just nice. You can get yourself comfortable. You can make a little nest, or you can, shift it around as you wish. I think this could be a good base layer because it's gonna be nice and firm, but not too firm. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking this could be the first layer, and then the sock could be the second layer. I'm sorry, what am I doing? I'm like scratching and tapping on it. I really am an ASMRtist. I just do that with like no reason. Oh. See, this is why I couldn't make a video today, because we've got the fire alarm going off over there. Huh? And that's the fire alarm. I know, I used to live in the South, or as my southern accent would have me say, the South. And that kind of sound used to be exclusively for tornado sirens. But no, over here it's just fire alarm, I guess. So anyway, again, this is why I can't make a video today, because there's just too much noise. But I'm thinking this is going to be the last one, because this is just a t-shirt. So what I'm thinking is it'll make like a nice, because like people have like t-shirt material bed sheets. So I'm thinking this could be nice, and then you can just fold it over and like sleep under it and on top of it at the same time. So what do you think? What do you think? It's nice and soft. Yes, it's clean too. I know, it's shocking. And I've had to keep up with stuff. There we go. What do you think? It's a little bit like tall, but I can set you on there if you want. That's not an issue. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm just gonna pick you up and put you on there. Here we go. There we go. You comfy? Yeah? Good. Hmm? Oh, sorry, it sounds delightful. Sorry, one of my friends is talking to me about a show he's watching, so I'm trying to keep up with it. You don't mind, right? I didn't figure, but, some people are possessive. You know, I should probably do. I should probably grab dinner. Yeah, you don't mind, right? Yeah, if I just like step out for a few minutes, make myself, I don't know, something. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'll try not to take too long. I'll make, I don't know, cereal. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Actually, no, I'll wait. Well, because I know I personally don't really like listening to people eat. And like you're so snug right there, you know, all cuddled up in your makeshift bed. I would hate to, you know, irritate you with that. So it's fine. I'll wait. No, no, it's fine. Really. I mean, I've waited this long. What's like another 10 minutes to wait for you to fall asleep? Yeah. I don't care. I'll wait. Hmm? Oh. I don't know. I don't have much to talk about, though. I mean, I finished playing Persona 3 Reload recently. I don't know if you knew I was playing that, but I was. Um, yeah, it was really good. Um, I genuinely really enjoyed it. I don't know. It was well, it's like an RPG game, right? It plays a bunch of. I don't know if you've played the Persona series. I'll just give you a general rundown. You just relax. So the general vibe of the Persona series as a whole is you play as teenagers who are all going to school. Generally, they all go to the same school, but some games break that mold or have like exchange students or whatever. And these high school students wind up finding out about the world of personas. It can be done in different ways. I don't know about the first two games too much, so I don't know really how that works. But in the third game, it's like there's a specific time these creatures come out, and during that time, you can harness like your inner strength that only certain people have. Um, and you can fight these monsters. In the second game, I believe it's like a secondary dimension where it happens. Um, and you access that via TVs. And in the third game, it's like not necessarily a different dimension, so much as like a parallel plane of existence where you access people's like views of the world, and that's where you can use your personas. And then a persona is like the essence of oneself, the essence of one's being. So you have your heroes, and they're doing that, and they have to save the world from something. It depends on the game, what kind of thing they're doing, why they get started, what kind of friends they make, but that's a general idea. And then you also have like the social aspect where you get to hang out with different people, and the higher your bonds with them, the better
Um, like with the higher your bonds, the better your like stats will be, or the better like the stuff you can create. So you're kind of incentivized to hang out with people for the betterment of yourself, not just because you can, but because it will also help you out. Um, so yeah. Um, and in Persona 3, basically, the reason why they are fighting these monsters is because the monsters are threatening to destroy the world. There is an illness going around called apathy syndrome. It basically like forces people into a very apathetic state where they don't really care about themselves or life or anything like that. And it's believed that the shadows, the monsters, are causing it. And so you play as these teenagers who are being forced to stop them because they're the ones that have the special powers. So it was a very fun game. It was a very, very good game. It was also very sad. I remember I cried like I got weepy and sniffly at a few parts. I didn't actually shed tears, but I was kind of just like my breath caught in my chest at a few parts. But the very ending of the game kind of as a culmination of the game's ending and everything we've worked towards is coming to a halt. And if you've played Persona 3, you'll know kind of the stuff I'm talking about, but just in case you haven't, I'm not going to spoil anything. But a lot of stuff happens right at the very end. And it is very, very sweet and very, very sad. Not even to say sad, like bittersweet. Okay, so it's not like, there's no like, I don't know. I don't know what would be considered like sad, specifically like just sad. But it's one of those like you're watching these people that you've spent hours with. I mean, for me, I spent upward of 100 hours on the game. So I think I spent 100 and like 12, 13 hours on the game. So you've spent hours, days with these people, and now you're watching all of that come to an end and get wrapped up. And it was great. I really did enjoy it, but it was also really, really sad, and I cried. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I'm trying to think, because I feel like I did play another game recently. Let's see. Oh, I have been playing Octopath Traveler 2. It's very fun. It's not quite as sad as I've gotten through it, but the characters are very sweet. I definitely think Octopath Traveler 2 is a, like, not even in a bad way. But it is, it's just a step up from Octopath Traveler 1 in every way. Like, Octopath Traveler 1 was very good, and I think it was amazing as, like, the starting point for the series. But Octopath Traveler 2 definitely just took everything 1 did and made it better. So, yeah, I was very, very fond of that. And I'm not all the way through it because I've been playing it with friends. So, of course, we have to wait for, like, all of us to be able to get gathered so I can stream it for them. But I'm enjoying it, so. Yeah. I guess that's really all I can think of. Work's been going well, I guess, but I'm not going to tell you about that. You don't need to know about my work life. Yeah. Hey, are you asleep? Mm-hmm. Hey, it's okay. Hey, you can go to bed. I'm right here. I'll just keep an eye on you, okay?
Yeah. Hey, just relax, okay? Sorry that there's no video today. I just never got to recording an audio, but hopefully this suffices. Just getting to hang out. Yeah. It's fine. I don't need to upload anything today. Yeah. We can just relax and chill out. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice not to worry about the channel. Just sit back with you, hang out, relax. So you just get some rest. You don't worry about anything else. Maybe once you fall asleep, I'll record something. Like, I don't know. Your ASMRtist friend realizes that tomorrow is April 1st and wants to do a funny joke video, so he pretends he doesn't have a video to upload today. No, that's too long of a title. No one would even like it. They'd probably think it was weird, huh? Yeah. Sleep well, okay? Well, you do that. Let me see. Wait, now that you're asleep, I will actually go get food.